Good morning. This is Heath Johnson, high school principal, District OR1. We are currently up at the athletic complex. It is August 16th, and this is a little bit later than we wanted. We wanted to bring you another video. However, we were kind of waiting on this, the turf. So we have that. They're in the process of that. We're going to bring that to you as they're actually doing it. You can see the rolls here on the side. Some changes from last time are the scoreboard is up. You can see directly in front of me, the asphalt is laid on the track most of the way around to its completion. It still needs a rubberized top, but the base layer of asphalt is here. As you can see, it is level with the curb, and that's as far as they're going to go for a while on that. It needs quite a bit of time to cure, so they will leave it alone for a while to do that. But it goes about 3/4 of the way all the way around the track. The cement lines that you see over there in the distance, those are your long jump, and at the end there, you can't see them because they're covered, but there's pits there where the pits will go for the long jump. Okay. Right behind me here is the turf, and they are currently rolling that out as we speak. So you can kind of see how they do that. Just roll it out by carpet. It goes left to right across the field. It does not go lengthwise. It goes across. If you're wondering why this is red, it's because it's one of the end zones. The whole field will not be red, but this is one of the end zones, so that's why it's red. Here you have pole vault. These are the runways. You can see where the pole goes into right there. You can see it's full of water. We had rain last night, so that slows things down just a little bit. And it's kind of difficult to see, but behind that gentleman shoveling are bags. You can see those white bags in the background there. If you see that semi there, they're unloading more of these white bags. And in the further back, you can see more rolls of turf. In these white bags are rubber pellets to the tune of about 450,000 pounds of rubber pellets. Those will be, when it is time, distributed across the turf along with a sand aggregate or mixture. And so when you watch, say football on TV, and you see those guys dragging their feet or their toes, and you see this spray of stuff, it's those rubber pellets that you're seeing that will be put in this turf. This takes about 2 weeks to complete. You watch them roll out one section. You can see one section laying on top of the other section. These sections are actually hand sewn together. So this process takes about 2 weeks to complete. Our goal, our aim, weather permitting and weather pending, I guess, our goal is to play our first football game here. I believe it's August 30th. We are aiming, hopefully, to have this field done by August 28th. You will also notice that underneath the scoreboard is dirt. They are moving that dirt currently, trying to get it out of there. because from the parking lot here, which by the way has 144 spaces in this parking lot, they will pour concrete from there all the way along here, and now that they've completed the track, or really close to completing the track, they can begin to move the dirt out of here and begin to move in or set up and get ready to pour concrete. The concrete will go all the way along over to that sand pile there, back around. You can see the light poles. Those light poles are the other parking lot. That will be poured at a later time. You still see a lot of dirt still sitting there. And then back over by that van, concrete goes over there. And then you can see the Crow's Nest concession stand, team rooms, all that. Concrete goes over there. And on the other side of that little steamroller will be our bleachers. Extremely muddy out here right now, as you might expect. A lot of big changes. Things will happen fairly quickly. This field will get laid out in its entirety in about 2, maybe 3 days. So, but it's going to take a lot more time to put out the mixture, sew it together, the little stuff. So it's going to look like the field's down and ready to go, but it's actually got a lot more behind it than that. We are hoping, again, for an August 30th kickoff. We've been working with Nemaha. Nemaha's been working very hard to get us ready for that first game. Again, this entrance would not be used over here by Casey's, what we call the west entrance, would not be used. There is no parking over there at that time. However, we will have the parking lot that's behind me. Again, 144 spaces. The sidewalk should be completed. That goes from the school to the complex. And these are our estimates. Things can change. This is what we're hoping for. This is what everybody's working for. Videos should come probably a little more frequent as things change, or certainly pictures of progress. So stay tuned to the website, Twitter, for those changes, and watch how that thing works and how it goes. Pretty exciting time, pretty cool. I've taken up enough time with you this morning, but again, there was a lot of changes. There's a lot of things, a lot of changes within the concession stand and the team rooms, but because it's a mud hole and I'm in dress shoes, I'm not going to head over there and film that today, but in a couple of days, or maybe middle of next week, late next week, we'll do another video, show you what the field looks like as it's laid out, and get you into the concession stand, Crow's Nest area again, and see what that looks like. Appreciate everybody for watching, the positive feedback that we've gotten from these videos. We're really happy to bring them to you. We're really excited about this project. We're hopeful that we'll be able to have our first game here. So just stay tuned to the school postings about that. As we get closer and closer, we get a better and better idea of what's going to happen. So we appreciate you guys watching and all the positive feedback that you've given.